To be the man, you've got to be the man, folks. And that's what we're doing tonight on live stream. Royal Rumble 1992, a Rumble classic. And you can take this one to the bank. This card is absolutely stacked. There's a couple of iffy moments, but there's some good matches on the undercard, some standout matches, and most importantly, the Rumble itself is an absolute classic. It's probably the best Rumble in history, and Ric Flair's performance in that Rumble is one of his great performances of his career, which is really saying something. So it's Rumble season. I couldn't let Rumble season pass without doing this. It's a cornerstone of the Rumble history, and I'm going to get started soon, but also Bobby Heenan's commentary on this event is just the stuff of legends. I look forward to getting to that iconic line at the end. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Mahensa. So I'm excited to be doing this tonight. Hopefully we can get a few people in for this one. So, and we can have some fun with the wrestling casuals here, because normally Anthony predicts the results. Mahensa's here, so she can do the same tonight. I'll just give you guys the names in each match, and obviously without having any knowledge of wrestling, we'll see if you can get the results right. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, obviously I know the results because I've seen this event quite a few times, so I won't cheat. I won't be cruel. It'll Billy Jim. I don't know if he's in it this time, but I love that that's going to be your standard answer. Don't go messing with a country boy. Okay, this is exciting stuff, really. This event is the stuff of legends. Well, I'm pleased you're remembering these names. No, I think Rockin' Robin is long gone by this time. Okay. So just to explain the Mahensa, the final match, the main event of this show is a 30-man battle royal over the top. And so what I did with Anthony the last two times is, because there's 30 men, so it's quite hard to do, I just gave her 5 names, and one of those 5 is the one who wins the match, and she just guesses on that. Rest of the matches, obviously, it's simpler. But here we go. It's Rumble time. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Oh, there you go. That should be okay. Vince's iconic countdown to open. Mattel. Okay. The Roddy Piper. Oh, Jim Duggan. Thanks. Oh, man. Repo Man. He even says Repo Man with such enthusiasm. Woo! Stuff. Man, Randy Savage. Macho's here again. Skinner. Don Man. Ted DiBiase. Haku. Shawn Michaels. Lord. Matador. Tito Santan. The Justice. Volkov. Tornado. Oh. Undertaker. Emma Van Dyne. 5 years ago. Ooh. Hulk Hogan. Time to rumble. Time for Royal Rumble. Classic. From the Knickerbocker Arena. Sounds like an ice cream to me. I'll send you guys later the video of Vince running down the names. It's so iconic. First time ever, the Rumble winner becomes WWF champion. And Piper's going for 2 titles in one night. I'll give you the names later, Anthony, because that's the last match, obviously. We've got some matches before then. Yeah, we're doing all the matches. It wouldn't be an early 90s Rumble without the Orient Express in the first match. If you want an exciting opening match, you call these guys. Okay. We're getting ready for the first match. So here we go. It's the Orient Express against the New Foundation. Fitting because they're quite new as a team. Surely they would have to change the name after like 8 months or something. Okay, Orient Express. Owen Hart, Jim Neidhart for the New Foundation. Anvil needed a new partner once the Hitman went solo, so he called his younger brother. Will you be serious? The first of the night. Okay. Both go for Orient Express. You know, you can't copy each other's answers all night. You have to go for different people at some point. Yeah, New Foundation, not the most flattering attire. They do look like pajamas. It's a great name, and they're a great team, or they were a great team. Oh, I see that. I didn't know that. Nice, fast-paced start to the match. Of course, fun fact, guys, Owen Hart 2 years in a row. appeared with a different partner in the opening match at the Rumble. So clearly the new foundation didn't last very long, because he's with another partner next year. Nice bit of acrobatics off the ropes. Head scissors takedown. Pretty hot crowd already. The Anvil's maniacal laugh. Well, some people thought he was. And I know the whole thing about him being WCW champion. I know what you're referring to. Anvil's got a bit of a beer belly. Nice story about that, though, because obviously the whole thing was ridiculous, but he actually donated the money to charity, his paycheck for that appearance. I think it was to Owen Hart's family, actually. Owen Hart, who sadly died. So that was a class move for Marquette. Everything's in place for this card. I mean, not that there's not. I mean, there's at least one shitty match, but pretty much has everything you need for a entertaining pay-per-view. You even have Gorilla and Bobby on top form. Well, I don't know about stats. I mean, I can tell you about this match that the new Foundation are a new tag team. This is their first pay-per-view together. So they would have wrestled a handful of matches before this, probably. Jim Neidhart is a former tag team champion with Bret Hart. Owen Hart, been around a few years at this point, but not so much on the main roster. Not for a while. Boom. Will you be serious? That's the second one of the night. Keeping tabs. Orient Express tend to be opening matches, but they're very high flying, and they mix that up with the martial arts. Some good tandem moves. Oh, I love the Orient Express. I mean, sadly, they never really pushed them hard. But, yeah, good tag team. Had some great matches. No, I'm not finished Sabrina yet. Well, I don't know because I've not seen every match. I've sort of seen their pay-per-view matches. I think they tend to lose on pay-per-view, but I think they got a draw once on pay-per-view. It was either a draw or they might have won by count-out or something, but ooh. Tanaka. Boom. There's the cane. Right into the windpipe. It is Rumble month on the channel, of course. The next classic Rumble stream will be Rumble 93. Yeah, but there's one under the hood, and I'm pretty sure he's not really Chinese. I think he's probably American. The other one's Chinese, I think. Who would have thought they would have deceived you like that? Well, could have been because I'm guessing this was before that Doctor Who episode. Owen Hart taking a slacking, as Lord Alfred would say. Pooh. Well, that was the other stream, wasn't it? As I said, yeah, fair enough. I think that's what's exciting is, yeah, obviously you're picking on the fly because you don't really obviously follow wrestling and stuff. Oh, it's because I said the commentator Gorilla Monsoon, so you picked up on that theme. And I said there had been wrestlers with Kong in their name. There's Orson Kong, King Kong Bundy. That's a great name. Come on, King Kong Bundy. So I kept my train of thought. Well, I guess because it's King Kong Bundy, I think that gets them out of jail because they've added another word. I mean, if they wanted it enough, they would probably just pay the copyright because they're, obviously a rich company. But in general, I think that's probably something they avoid. Bundy. Now, don't get any ideas that they're using it because of the serial killer. Don't even go there. Poor. There's of course Al Bundy off that sitcom. But then again, King Kong Bundy might have been around a bit before that. Not in wrestling, as far as I know. Right, so I keep losing my. So coming up this month, I will have reviews of Royal Rumble 90 and Royal Rumble 91. 90, which is the next Rumble I'm on anyway. And I'm also doing 91 because I'm currently reviewing shows from 1991, wrestling shows, pay-per-views. And since we're in January, I'm going to do Rumble 91 along with 90. So you've got those two reviews to look forward to. Also, you've got NWA Capital Combat, a review of that. Return of RoboCop. Yes, you heard me right. Return of RoboCop. He shows up in WCW, believe it or not. Flying headbutt on the money. There'll also be more Rumble live streams. The next one will be Rumble 93. And, well, there'll be some more TV shows reviews. So a busy month. Belly to belly overhead. Nicely done. Will you be serious? I think that's 3 times now. Oh, wow. Good luck with that. Not a bad idea. Keeps you in shape. Means that no jerks will mess about with you. Yeah, hopefully stuff will be open. Slingshot and a beauty. Fresh as a daisy. But because it's the anvil, that'll only last for like a minute or two. Awesome. Here we go, double team. Rocket launcher. Sayonara, baby. Now, gorilla. It's 0-0, sorry to say. You got that one wrong. And Fuji is not happy. Holy macro. Well, yeah, it would have been a tie anyway, because you went for the same thing. But obviously it would have been better if you both got it right. I guess I don't mind this stuff with Bret Hart. Going against doctor's orders and that and wrestling and then losing the bout. It gives Mountie good heat going into the match with Piper. The only thing that annoys me is that it was on a house show. And it means Bret doesn't appear at the Rumble. Seems like a strange choice. I guess it's also building up for the Piper Bret match at Mania. I love how he says he pummels him. He only gave him one shot with it. I could be wrong, but don't you have to hit someone more than once to be pummeling them? Yeah, Mountie's right. Always gets mad. Biscuits. That's a pretty good Piper promo, actually. It's one of those, it's kind of so wacky, then it's entertaining. Okay. Next match. Intercontinental title. The Mountie, who's the new champion. He won it from Bret Hart 2 days before this show. Is defending against Rowdy Roddy Piper, who you might have heard of because he's a big name. And Piper has never won a title up to this point, not in the WWF. He won titles in other promotions. And Piper is going for 2 titles tonight. As I said, he's trying to make history. He's going for the Intercontinental title now, and later on, he's one of the 30 men in the Royal Rumble going for the WWF title. So it's Rowdy Piper, who's the challenger, Anthony, going for his first WWF singles title against the Mountie, who won the bout 2 days before the show. Their fighting styles, Piper is basically a brawler, I'd say, and the Mountie a bit more wrestling, a bit faster pace, but brawls a little bit. But a bit more hit and run, maybe. The Mountie. Okay. Anthony's gone for Piper. The Hensa, you're up. Oh, there you go. One of the commentators referenced King Kong. Mountie. Okay. Interesting. I like that because it means one of you has to go 1-0 up. It's actually an interesting one. Like, if you were a wrestling fans, you would be split on the logic because you might say, well, he's only won the bout 2 days ago, so he's maybe going to hold on to it here. I mean, even if there was a screwy finish, the Mountie might hold on to it. But on the other hand, the big story would be if Piper won. He's going for 2 titles tonight. Beautiful. Well, Piper probably has the better win-loss record. I mean, probably neither are the best wrestlers. They're more about personality in a way. But they're both, solid in the ring. The Mountie's, quite a good sort of heel. He's good at getting heat from the crowd. And he was in some successful tag teams as well. Piper you think of more as a singles. But throughout his career, he never really held many titles, Piper. I guess he was one of those he didn't really need a belt because his personality and who he was just got him over so much with the crowd, then it didn't really matter. This is an okay match, nothing special. Sort of does the job for what it is. Quite a short one. Nice spinning elbow. And I'm considering doing a live stream for this year's Rumble. Would you be serious? That's 4 and we're only 2 matches in. Even though I'm not looking forward to it. As a general rule, I'll stick to the old school. Ah, that little runt. Just a bit of. Piper as the sleeper on his finishing move. Ref's testing the arm. It's over. New Intercontinental Champion. 1-0 to Anthony. Piper looks like he's been surfing with that hair. It's all over the place. He's gonna stun the Mountie. Wow, that is such a cartoonish sound effect they use for that. They don't even know it. They don't even need it. The fans can see he's stunning him. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. I love the big smile on his face though. He looks generally happy. Oh, getting competitive, are we? So one of the stories of the night, remember, is that Piper is going for 2 titles. He's just won 1. Can he win the second later on? Oh, here we go. I love this. He's outside Hogan's dressing room with a sign that just says Hulk. So Piper will be one of the 5 names I'm gonna give you later. Oh boy. We've got the shit match up next. The piss break match. But I'll be a trooper and sit for it. Oh, Jameson. You are the worst. People are gonna be grabbing for the bottles of Jameson after seeing this guy and hearing him. Jameson goes on the Rumble shit list. He's just terrible. He's just this like manager they brought in to go with the Bushwhackers. And the whole thing is that he's like mentally challenged and he's just really annoying. There's nothing funny or like endearing about him at all. By contrast, the genius is a class guy. He's not fighting, he's a manager. He's a comedy manager. Sadly, not very funny. Well, he's certainly not a man. God. I will tell you though, the genius is a great manager. I think that's maybe doing a disservice to Warren. The genius, on the other hand, who manages the Beverly Brothers, he's great because before every match he reads a poem, which is sort of relevant to the match. Okay, here we go. So we've got the Beverly Brothers against the Bushwhackers. This is basically a comedy style match. The Bushwhackers, who are sort of a kid-friendly style tag team, okay, and the Beverly Brothers, who are the heels. The Bushwhackers, who are the wacky cartoon brawlers, against the Beverly Brothers, who are the sort of more high flying wrestling heels, if you like. They've got the genius on the outside. Let's not forget. Would you be serious? Oh, God. One fan has a Bushwhackers are cool sign. Are you kidding me? There's a lot of things I would call the Bushwhackers, but cool ain't one of them. Okay. One for Bushwhackers, one for Beverly Brothers. To be fair, as a kid, I probably thought they were cool. Well, yeah, they don't sound it by the names, do they? They're another example of characters who have dated because part of their whole thing is that they lick kids on the head as they come out, and that has dated very badly. They would get slapped with a they bloody well do. They would get slapped with a lawsuit nowadays. Well, yeah, that's just one of the problems. This match fucking sucks. I can't tell you that. Obviously, you've got two different styles here. Some great mullets from the Beverleys. Will you be serious? That's about 6 times. So you said the names. The Bushwhackers are supposed to be from Australia. So that's where their names come from. And they're just kind of, as I said, wacky sort of brawlers. Beverly Brothers, the whole thing is that they're meant to be kind of classy, highly educated, so that's kind of where that comes from. Well, I guess they whack people with their fists. They don't literally they're not in the mafia. Yeah, a bushwhackers mafia would be a sight to behold. Well, I'm glad. This is what these streams should be about, is fun. Back in a minute. Stop cheating! Beverly Brothers were a decent enough team. The characters were a bit silly, but or the gimmick, but they weren't a bad tag team. I don't mind them too much. Not great, they were never gonna set the world on fire, but decent enough. I guess, yeah. I guess she's still on the floor laughing. I guess the genius really made them as their manager. But they were always opening mid-card type act. Okay, back in a minute. Well, you should Google the Bushwhackers, and then you can have that image of what they would look like as gangsters. I can't believe this match is still going on. Jameson just saw some action with the genius. I don't know what they are. No, I'm a professional. I think it's nearly finished now. There you go. I'm glad you made the whoa noise as well, because that's the sort of noise they would make. Their previous tag team name was the Sheep Herders before they came to the WWF. So even more sinister. Totally different characters. There you go. The Beverleys steal the win. So it's 1-1. Bushwhackers getting the last laugh, though. Like the sore losers they are. To be fair, if I was watching this at the time, I probably would have picked the Bushwhackers to win as well. But there you go. Beverly's outsmarted them. Which isn't hard, to be fair. Oh. Jameson gets his 15 minutes of fame. He will never be seen again on a wrestling pay-per-view. Thank God. So it's going back and forth between you two. Neither of you got the first match right. Then Anthony got the second right. Now Mahensa fires back. It's going to be close by the looks of it. Ah, the Road Warriors. R.I.P. I love Animal's face paint. Legion of Doom, sorry. Freudian slip. I said Road Warriors. Wow. They're pretty badass. Phew. Dead deers. Strong stuff. Here we go. Right. Totally different tag team match. And this one is for the tag team titles. Legion of Doom are defending against the natural disasters, earthquake and typhoon. So, a bit of history here. The Legion of Doom won the tag team titles at SummerSlam against the Nasty Boys. And they're a legendary team. They had a famous career in the NWA before this. They're a big power team, but with some high flying as well. And they're going up against two 400-pounders, the Natural Disasters, who are quite a new team. But they have manager Jimmy Hart, who has managed tag team champions in the past. So the story of the match is whether ROD can manhandle these two monsters with their power. Can they get the quick start and get on top of them? Or will the size of the opposition tell? So Mahentz has gone for a Legion of Doom. Over to you, Anthony. They are faster, yeah. Okay. 2 for Legion of Doom. Now I'm going to ask you an interesting question. Will they... Oh no, they're already champions. That. No, it doesn't matter. They're already champions. If they were the challengers, I would have asked you, but will they win the bout? The bouts. Because you can only win the bouts if you pin them or make them submit. If it's a count out or a DQ, you win the match, but you don't win the bout. Some serious mullet action going on here again. Whoa. Fast-paced start from Hawk. Earthquake has a sumo background, by the way. Definitely one of the best big guys in wrestling. One of my favorites. Yeah, I can see that. Whoa, animals flying along there. Collision. I think their name might have come from a comic book or something. Not from Sabrina, from a different comic book. Whoa. They were called the Road Warriors in the NWA, which of course comes from the film The Road Warrior, Mad Max 2. Crunch. I love the Avalanche. Yeah, it's a legal thing. I think they copyrighted the names. It's also because WWF wanted their own names for them in a way. They didn't want people to think of them when they were with the other company. There's always this strange attitude that they don't want to acknowledge that they were with a different wrestling promotion. A rival one, anyway. The natural disasters are working on Hawk at the moment, coming into the match more, throwing their weight around. This match won't last long. It's sort of match it would lose its appeal if it lasted too long. Ooh. Reminds me a bit of the Steiner brothers feud with Vader and Mr. Who's in WCW. It had that sort of special feel of these big, strong guys all colliding. But you had the more quicker wrestlers in the Steiners against these two big monsters. There's an odd one out as well because Mr. Who's was kind of the shit one in that match. But of course, WCW being WCW, they didn't make the most of it by sticking it on a pay-per-view. Bear Hug City. One of those matches where the Legion of Doom are more billed as the underdogs, even though they've got the experience and they're the champions. We've got a rumble on the outside now. All 4 men are outside. Wait. It's a count out. The natural disasters win, but they don't win the titles. The war continues, though. Animal with the chair. I don't get why they didn't face again at Mania. Oh, of course they censor the WWF part on the network. So they're still champions, but natural disasters, got the win. Only just. Because they were outside the ring, all 4, and you get a 10 count to get back in. And one of the natural disasters got in before the 10 count. So they won by count out. But they didn't win the titles. Probably means they'll be in line for another title match. Oh yeah, here we go. They're gonna go nuts. Jimmy's gonna call his lawyers. I love this because you can imagine people getting really upset like this when they've won the match but didn't win the titles. I don't know the rules, but never mind. Typhoon. We kicked their butts. No way, baby. I'm calling my attorney, my lawyer. Oh, they're mad. So it's 1-1 still. So there's a pattern here because you both got the first match wrong, and then one of you got the next match right, and then the next one got the next match right, and now you've both got a match wrong again. You're not 15, Piper. You're quite a bit older than that. Oh God! Don't reference President Bush at me. Don't tell me you're a Republican, Piper. Well, they only lost by a count-out, to be fair, so it was a very close match. I love that, the Barbarian brushing past Mooney. The Heartbreak Kid. I love this barbershop segment. The question is Jannetty out because he's selling that attack, or is he out because he just got fired again? I don't think so. Oh, another Coliseum exclusive, Mr. Flair. Oh, spoiler, he's given away that he's drawn number 3. That is a Coliseum exclusive. Mhm. Well, that's if you win, yeah. More interviews. They're hyping up for the big main event. Macho man. I wanna be a macho man. Macho man. Dig it? Oh, Sid's interview. Pretty funny. You can barely hear him. Sid Justice is such a terrible name for him. Sid Vicious was much better. And Psycho Sid was even better. Repo Man. Could Repo be a red herring? Maybe. I should use the bulldog. Right, so Royal Rumble time. The winner gets the WWF title. 30 men. 2 men start. And every 2 minutes another man comes in. Those are the rules. You can only eliminate someone by throwing them over the top rope. And their feet must hit the floor. So I'm going to give you 5 names. And one of these 5 names wins the match. Trust me, I love that. Give me a sec. Well, no, there's 30 men in the match. But I know who wins because I've seen this before. So I'm going to give you 5 of the people in the match. Woo! Oh, yes. And you have to guess from those 5. One of those 5 is the winner. $29 caskets. I love this promo. Maniacs. So the 5 names are Repo Man, Ric Flair, Macho Man, Sid Justice, or, oh, of course, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Piper, who's going for his 2nd title of the night. So those are the 5 names. Maybe. Could be. Macho Man is a legend. Rumble on you. It's Rumble time, baby. This is the greatest Rumble match in history. And Bobby Heenan's commentary is so good. I'll do the final line later on. Well, Repo Man's kind of a comedy type character, a heel, quite sneaky. That's his sort of characteristic. A brawler, but sort of sneaky. Ric Flair's basically a wrestling legend. He's won Funny Jack Tunney, the Prez. He's won multiple world titles, Flair, but he's never won a WWF title. So he's going for his first WWF title. Macho Man is a former world champion, former intercontinental champion. He's been king of the ring. He's basically one of the most famous wrestlers probably ever at this point. A lot of charisma, a high flyer, a brawler, lots of experience. So that's Macho. Sid Justice is more of a power guy, a newcomer to the WWF. Let's get ready to rumble. British Bulldog, number 1. So Sid Justice is a power guy, and he's basically massive, really tall. Sort of guy. Well, he hasn't come out yet, but Flair's got plenty of style, and he normally looks the part. Money, 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 money. Whoa. Sherry, looking like something out of Cabaret. Okay. So Macho Man for Anthony, Mahensa goes for Flair. 2 legends. And that's kind of perfect because they would feud later in the year. So we're starting off with the Bulldog and the $1 Million Man. DiBiase lasted over 30 minutes last year at the Rumble. So quite a pedigree. But he's gone, hitting the showers early. The Bulldog eliminates him. The Bulldog won a battle royal at the Albert Hall, by the way, in October 91. Oh, Heenan's reaction. It's Flair, number 3. Yeah, I have actually. I've been to a few concerts there. Big sporting venue though. You've sung there? Oh, wow. Impressive. He looks pretty determined, I'd say. He'll have to make history, of course, if he's gonna win. He's in at number 3. Very nice. So he'll probably have to last over an hour to win it. Oh, the other guy I mentioned was Piper, wasn't it? I couldn't remember. Piper already has one title, the Intercontinental. So going for title number 2. Jerry Sachs from the Nasty Boys. A mean customer. Woo! There goes Sags. He didn't last long. This isn't fair to Flair. Flair and the Bulldog. There goes the Hooter. And it's Haku. Well, no, I did mention him initially. Didn't I? Did I forget? I think he's the last one I mentioned. But when I was going through them again and giving you some details, I couldn't remember who the 5th guy was I said. Yeah, that was the second time. I'm pretty sure I mentioned him the first time. Haku is legitimately tough. Ever the opportunist, Flair? Well, no, because I remembered the others, and there's only one winner, so Haku dumped out. Davy Boy on a roll. Oh, you've got a while yet. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, going solo, sticking with Rick. Yeah, that should be a poster. The start of a legendary career for HBK. Super kick before it was his finisher. There's the power of the Bulldog. He's still there. There's 3 guys in at the moment. Oh, Michaels almost went, but he held on. You've got Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Davey Boy Smith at the moment. This match is stacked. You've got about an hour, Anthony. Just under now. El Matador, Tito Santana, or Chico Santana, as Jesse would say. I can't believe they thought that was a good idea for him. Heenan directing traffic from the commentary booth. Michael's like Spider-Man, wrapping himself onto the ropes. And the countdown's on again. The Barbarian. They come in every 2 minutes until all 30 men are in. Think we've had 6 so far. 6 or 7. Not yet. The Texas tornado. Like a whirlwind. And fair play, he is actually from Texas. Yeah, Michael's with his spinning sewing. Flying all over the ring. Would you stop? Davy Boy and Flair. Been out there the longest so far. Oh, Repo Man. Sneaking his way to the ring. Give me a break. He's hoping to repossess the WWF title. Oh yeah, Tito messed up there. Flair had to call him over for his spot. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Going straight for Flair. Shut up. Pardon. I think he's Russian, Brain. Nikolai. Okay. Ah, the big boss man. Tell her I'll message her. Or you can message her later. I don't want to ruin the drama for you. Good night, Mahensa. Thanks. No, I'm not telling you. It's drama. Your guy hasn't been out yet, so he could still win. Ah, there goes Davy boy. Flair with the backdrop. And he just dumped the tornado out. Well, he's got a good number. Whoa, Shawn Michaels and El Matador just eliminated each other. Massive bump to the floor. And they're going to face each other at Mania in the opening match. Oh, this bit is great. Flair high fives the Barbarian and then turns on him. That's great. Hercules looks rough. Had to lose that muscle because of the steroids trial, I should say. Whoa. Was Hercules in someone's bad books? He's gone already. And the Barbarian's gone. Flair and the Boss Man. Whoa. Flexible for a big guy. Flair ducks. Whoa. Crash landing for the Boss Man. Flair. Face first dive. Getting a second win. Who will it be? Ah, Piper. Look at Flair's face. These two hate each other. Boom! Another feud WWF didn't pull the trigger on. Flair and Piper. I think they just wrestled on a house show. They had a good match in WCW in '97, actually. Thumb to the eye. Classic. Underrated match, actually, that one from WCW. Flair on Dream Street. Sleeper time. This is great drama. He's got the sleeper on Flair, but the countdown's on for the next man. Jake the Snake Roberts. Sneaky Jake. Those tights are awesome. I love those tights. You can never predict what this guy's going to do. Another guy who should have won the Royal Rumble at some point. Flair thinks he's got a deal. No way. This crowd is going crazy. It's a kilt, not a skirt. Even if there was a crowd at this year's Rumble, no way would they be responding like this. Chop City. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bong. Oh. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Mr. USA himself. Royal Rumble in '88. It's still going. No one yet. But Hacksaw won the Rumble in '88, is what I said. Oh. Who is it? Ah, the taxman. IRS. Shyster. Heenan sounds like Doc Brown there. Who's it gonna be? See if I can wake Anthony up. It could be her man. Oh no, it's not. Oh, Superfly. Boo. Getting up there in numbers. Two, one. Oh, The Undertaker. Oh, yes. See you later, Jimmy. No, not yet. But he's coming soon, from what I can remember. You can't hurt a dead man's knackers. Come on, Duggan. Think, man. Probably now. Yep, here he comes. Storm into the ring. Macho, macho man. I wanna be a macho man. Macho, macho man. I wanna be a macho man. One of my favorite ever wrestlers. Macho and Jake hate each other. Quite the feud going. There goes Jake. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Macho just blew it for you, Anthony. He wanted to get at Jake so bad, he jumped over the top rope. He eliminated himself to get to Jake. Macho's outfit is so cool. It looks like sweets. Taker and Jake, the deadly duo, ganging up on him. Oh no, Macho's still in, I think. Yeah, Macho's not gone. They fooled me. Because apparently someone else has to eliminate you. Although it was a different story in '89 when Andre got scared of the snake and eliminated himself. The Knickerbocker Arena. Is it gonna be Hogan? No. The Berserker. Hell yeah. I love this guy. Huss. Huss. Virgil. I love Gorilla's reaction there to Virgil coming out. It's like he was getting ready for it to be someone big, and then he was like, "Whoa, oh, it's Virgil. Never mind." Heenan having a meltdown. Mustafa. He thinks he's a bushwhacker, clearly. Jam-packed to the rafters. The model Rick Martel. Holy mackerel. Who holds the record for the longest in the Rumble. Yeah, I still say that's bullshit about Bushwhacker Luke holding the record for the shortest. I say it's the Warlord from '89. Here he comes. The Hulkster. Who's won it 2 years in a row. What you gonna do, brother? Oh my god, did Martel get eliminated by Virgil? Who did he piss off in the locker room? There goes Taker. But he lands on his feet. I do like that, the way Taker's eliminated, but still looks like a beast. Hogan cleaning house. Oh, Virgil eliminated Duggan on his way out. So technically Virgil's eliminated too. IRS still has Hogan's shirt on him. That's pretty funny. Oh no, the model's still in there. So he clearly didn't go out. Maybe that was a mess up. Could have gone through the middle rope, I guess.
Commentators do a great job of putting Flair over as well. It's all part of the story. The Warlord looking like a monster. Whoa. Piper hanging in there, but he's got Irwin by the tie. And there goes the tax man.
Warlord sort of looks like a Bond villain with his bald head and beard. You could imagine him being like the villain's muscle. Whoa. 2-for-1 deal for Sid. Martel and Piper are gone. Whoa. Sorry, Anthony. Your guy's finally gone. Not this year for Macho. Pretty sure she's asleep. Whoa. I do like this story at the end with Justice and Hogan. It's a great way to turn Justice. He's sorry, Hoke. Look at Hogan. What a pathetic loser. It's the Royal Rumble, Hogan. Ah, look at this. What a cheap guy. Flair from behind. Flair from behind. He's out. He's out. Yes. 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 He did it. I told you, Monsoon. I told you, Monsoon. I told you. Boom. Boom. Yes. 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 Uh, yes. I told you, Monsoon. I. Dong. Do do do. Heenan's out of there to celebrate. One of the most iconic lines of commentary ever. Flair makes history. This is the only part of it I don't like, is that Justice and Hogan kind of steal the spotlight a bit. Man. Yeah, Justice is ready, Hogan. Even though the match at Mania sucks between these two, I do enjoy this setup for the feud. And the feud itself. It's just the match which is crap. It's so funny that Hogan's meant to be the babyface, though. Such a sore loser. One of the best endings to I'll kill you. Whoa. Here we go. The celebration. And one of the great interviews with a tear in my eye. Oh yeah. Woo! 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 Awesome. And it's a great promo because it puts over the importance, told you so, the importance of the title and the win. Put that cigarette out. I love it. And it puts the title over as a big achievement for Flair. He's in the WWF now, and he puts their title over as the #1 title. Woo! But he's still the flamboyant nature boy. It's the perfect promo. What a show. More importantly, Mahensa wins 2-1 on the night. Oh yeah, they got some generic music at the end here. I'm sure that's not the music they used originally for the closing highlights, which is just the Rumble theme which they own anyway, so why the hell not use it? This is another thing I miss on modern pay-per-views, that we don't have like this highlight package to close the show. Basically everything about modern wrestling and presentation is worse than it was back here. I would say 98% of things anyway. Woo! Hell yeah. Okay, a great stream. That was one of my favourites since I've been doing wrestling streams. So thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Whoever listens, if you listen to this later, I hope you enjoy it. If you like this and want more stuff like this, then please subscribe to the channel, like this stream, share it out to your friends, and look out for more Rumble streams before the month is out. Next time will be Royal Rumble 93, which I plan to do later in the week. But thanks for listening and good night.